Welcome back to the Fed Talks and another episode of our special series around the European Championships this summer and the summer of sport ahead of us. Today we're joined by Diageo. We've got James Halliday on from their end, and we're joined by one of our Fed retailers, a Premier operator, Amy Sohal, fantastic retailer. Today we're going to be looking at spirits in particular, what Diageo are planning, how they're supporting retailers, and how retailers watching this yourself can really uplift those sales. So let's get into the conversation. So James, during these major sporting events and tournaments, how do the spirits market perform in independent convenience?
So whenever we're talking about events, whether it be sporting events, whether it be even the Eurovision Song Contest, which Bailey's is a big sponsor of, that's been running this week, there's an opportunity for people to come together and socialise, both in the home and outside of the home. And I think that big sporting events, the Brits, we just love a big event, don't we? And we certainly love our sport. So that is perfect into the whole of the beers, wines and spirits category, really. And specifically during the summer months, we tend to see a big pickup in sales, especially when the weather shines, especially when these events are on, because people are wanting to come together, have jugs of Pimm's, drinking gin and tonics. So it is really a fantastic time to socialise with friends and to celebrate everything that is the British sporting summer, where hopefully we'll have a very successful one.
Fantastic. If we move to you, Amy, obviously you've been retailing for a very long time. You've been through a lot of sporting occasions and tournaments. What brands and categories do you really see uplift during these tournaments?
During these tournaments, I think with the spirits, it's more like Jack Daniels, vodka, Smirnoff, Malibu, the Gordons, and if they're having like picnics and stuff like that, they'll come for the AU, especially if the weather's very nice.
It's great to hear. And then if we look at your store in particular, fantastic store. I need to visit sometime soon, Amy.
Yes,
What is your plans for the Euros? Are you doing anything special and exciting?
Well, for the Euros, we're going to get the shop all done with banners and stuff like that, with all the teams. We do that every year anyway. During my BK especially, there will be a lot of EPOSs and banners around. We're hoping to do competitions and stuff like that with the customers. We'll do a painting, whoever wins will do a painting day, face painting for the kids, which they love, because I did one last year for the King's coronation. It'll be interesting to know how everything goes for the Euros.
Amazing. I mean, retailers like you, Amy, are the hubs of the community. So we see a lot of retailers having the communities come to them. So it's fantastic.
Yes.
For you, James, obviously we're going to see all that increased footfall. Everybody's gathering and getting together. How can retailers actually translate that into more sales, in particular with spirits, of course?
Yeah.
So for me, it's about making sure that you're stocking the right brands, that they're highly visible in store. You've got great availability, because especially in the run-up, the final hours even to when some of these events are on, you see a big rush into stores, and if you've not got the stock, then clearly you're going to be losing sales, because we know that on a lot of the key brands, whether that be Smirnoff, Gordon's, Ciroc, Guinness, people will go to another retailer if they can't find the exact brand that they want. So having that very clear visibility and stock availability is really key. I would also encourage stores to make sure that they're really calling out the event. They're making it exciting in store. I think, Amy, you talked about having some banners around and some point of sale and a bit of theatre behind it. That's where the convenience sector can really stand out versus the grocery sector. You can do stuff that's really different, really personal, and make it a really fun place for people to come and shop, and really exciting. So I think those are all the kind of basics. Then I'd be looking at what's some of the new stuff. So if I think about Diageo brands, we've just launched Ciroc Limonata out into the trade, which is selling amazingly well. We've got our Ciroc ready-to-drink cans that have just launched as well. We've got our Bailey's Mint Choc Shake is our latest Bailey's summer innovation. So there's lots and lots of new news out there, which I think convenience stores do a brilliant job at, and can really showcase those brands and call them out behind the counter. And also you have the opportunity, your shoppers. You can talk to them and engage with them about what the new exciting things are. Have they tried this? Have they tried that? And I think that again makes convenience stores the heart of the community and makes it a really unique proposition. So really playing on that, I think, is really important. And then obviously making sure that you've got all the right chilled products as well. So that's where clearly Guinness, the ready to drink brands as well that we have, Smirnoff, Gordon's, Captain Morgan, making sure that they're all chilled, because lots of people these days are drinking ready to drink cans, not just on the train or in the parks, but they're taking them around to people's houses for social events, for watching sport, for barbecues. So again, making sure that you've got the right range of the best sellers, and you've got them chilled, and you've got plenty of stock availability. So yeah, those are the key things for me. Just really try and celebrate the events, talk about all the fantastic new products that you've got, as well as having the best sellers really clearly signposted, and making sure you've got plenty of stock.
That's wonderful, James. It's great to see so much innovation from Diageo. For one, I'm a big fan of your RTD products. And finally, just to finish off, what are Diageo doing to support simple and independent retailers this summer?
So there's lots and lots going on. So I've just talked about some innovation which we know over indexes in the channel. So we take Ciroc as a brand. It is a huge brand for the independent convenience channel, and the fact that we've now got it in a ready to drink format, as well as some new products such as the Limonata 70cl vodka as well within Ciroc. There are lots and lots of new news that we're bringing in from an innovation perspective. But the big thing that we've launched this year is our new trade-facing website called Diageo One. Diageo One was previously designed for the on-trade and has a lot of usage within the on-trade, where bars and clubs and restaurants would come and use the site to get information about new products, information about category management, about drink suggestions. You can even order point of sale on there. And we've recently, in the last few months, launched that into the off-trade, into the convenience sector. So for someone like Amy, you can go and free to sign up onto Diageo One, and you can go on there and find out everything there is to know about spirits, what the latest news is, the latest innovation, how to best merchandise your spirits fixture, what to do around events, and also order point of sale as well. So you can get that delivered to store for all the kind of wonderful summer things that we do. Not least Pimm's obviously is always red hot at this time of year as well. So that would be my big piece of advice: is log on to Diageo One, get the sign up, and you can find everything you need there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Retailers watching that really need to check it out. Well, that brings us to an end. Thank you so much, James and Amy, for joining us, first of all. Looking forward to the tournament and the sport of the summer of sports, sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.